Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Michelle, and I'm going to be going into how this temporary budgeting system, this budget planner from Fun, Cheap, or Free, Jordan Page, she has this whole budgeting system that she set up and a whole budgeting boot camp. I shared this in a previous video, how I will be using this budget planner temporarily just through the rest of 2022. Purchased this a while back. You know, I did all the like labeling and stuff, and I did not really like this program for me. So I put it aside and I started the Budget Mom's budget by paycheck method, which I do prefer over this, but it's still a little bit overcomplicated in my opinion for what I would like to know for myself. However, month of August 2022, I shared my budget in the previous video, and now today I'll be sharing with you how I handle the credit card expenses that I have money, you know, to pay it, but like, how do you track that in your budget? So this is what I do. Before we talk about that, let's talk about the income and expenses sheet here with this particular method. They allow you to estimate your expenses. So all of your expenses, there's an estimate and an actual. This is where it's the same with the Budget Mom. However, for your paycheck or your monthly income, like it's literally like paycheck and then spending by percentage, debt by percentage, and future other costs by percentage. But there's no way for you to really estimate your income. And I find that to be a really big downfall, because in order for you to budget in advance, you have to estimate. If you wait until you get paid, how do you know, it's just too last minute. So I came up with a solve, and I'm using the notes page to keep track of basically my estimated side gig income here, some optional expenses, as well as my actual August income down here. And this way I will have my actuals with my estimate. Well, this is actually what I'm making my estimate. And on this side, I will make my actual. But as you can see, this is messy. It doesn't allow for you to do that, and I don't like that. But when I come to this page here, and this is what I do like about this program, is the weekly spending pages. You have a lot. Now they do have, and I'm not going to go into detail of why there's a person A, person B, because I talked about that in the previous video. However, I would basically use, I don't even need this sheet right now, because this was, you're tracking your spending by week, which I do like that. And I am putting my budget categories. And by the way, in this program, which I talked about in the previous video, also, there's only 2 categories, but I don't do 2 categories. I do more than that. So what I did was, every time I spent money, I listed it for the week. Now, when I spent in credit, I just simply put the credit card I used to pay for the expense. So here I used Apple, here I used Chase, here I used Amex, and this lets me know these are things that I have charged that I need to pay. Then when I pay them, I put a tick mark, a check mark, okay? Once they've cleared, first I started out putting a tick mark, and then I was like, I'm going to put paid, then I'm going to put CL, but I decided, you know what, I'm just going to put a tick mark. It's a little bit clearer actually on the second week, which is this week here. But essentially, once I put the tick mark, that means I paid it. This did happen to clear. So now what I'm doing is I'm putting CL. So check means it was paid, and CL means it cleared my account. So this is how I'm keeping track of the credit card transactions that are expenses. That way I know, and actually, I don't know why I didn't check these. I do know why I checked these off, but these were all paid and cleared. So, but when I first started this, I didn't put it down because I was trying to pay it all at once. And I realized it's probably a lot easier for me to just check it off and then check the CL and just put it as cleared. So like, for example, my rent check I paid and that cleared, and all of these actually I paid and it cleared. Then when I come over to the following week, I did go through this whole like weekly weigh-in thing, which was kind of useless to me, but like I said, they don't have a place for you to budget your paycheck. So I use the notes page I note if it's an auto pay item, excuse my dog in the background. I check things off, and then by the week, I would check off if I paid something. So like here, I paid it and this definitely cleared. So I'll put a CL. This I paid, it cleared. This I paid and it cleared. These cleared. These transactions were that you see that don't have a credit card listed next to them. That just means I either paid in cash or it came out of my bank account. And so it's already like covered. So I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, so when I come down here, this definitely cleared and this cleared as well. So these cleared. Sometimes I don't do it like in real time, but I know when it cleared because I actually check my bank account and I make sure that these transactions are clearing so that I don't overspend. But that's how I do it. It's really simple. It's easier in the budget by paycheck method by the Budget Mom because she actually has like a place where you can put what account you used. However, because I'm using this temporarily, this is what I did. And then what I do is I write what category it was, highlight it, and then at the end of every week, I will total up how much I spent. So like this past week, I spent $671.74. And the week before, I spent $2,680.75. And that included like rent and stuff. So that is it, guys. I hope you found this video useful and helpful. And I will catch you in the next one. I'm going to start doing videos on analyzing spending as well. But thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. God bless.